right, so when I was redoing that beginning, I was fighting with the fact I had a cat on my lap, and the redone beginning that I did when I redid it, because I didn't like the way it was cut off at the top. I also had finished the coffee first, and it is a foamy nitrous infused, and I realized that I was having the burps the entire time. I'm having them right now too. So this may not be a good coffee to drink if you're in a meeting and you have to do some conversation, because I'm getting a lot of burping to come back up because of all that foam or nitrogen in there that you don't really see as foam, but it's definitely in there. That's why it's lighter weight. And I'm fighting with my cat, so I didn't want to knock my cat off my lap. So it does cut off the top 1/3. So if I hold the phone in the middle, it looks like this on the screen when I get done with everything. I don't know why it does that, but I have to hold the camera down like this, and everything above the table will be cut off. And I have a tendency to move up like this, and I can see it on my screen, but it just doesn't show up on the movie. So I'm just doing an introduction to apologize for the fact that I had all these little burps, and I was fighting with the cat that wanted to be on my lap, because I won't kick off my cat if she's there, and at the same time I can't help it if I'm burpy. So anyway, that's another beginning to the beginning. I don't know what they call this, buccinata, and I'm probably butchering that Italian phrase, but I have a beginning to the beginning, and I redid the beginning. Thank you. All right, another coffee to try. I know I said before that I wasn't going to do any more pre-made coffees, but as I was shopping for juice, I came across this one, and I'm going to make a concerted effort to raise up my phone as I'm recording this. The camera, for some reason, when I create the movie part, chops off the top 1/3, and so I noticed that I'm missing some. So I'm going to keep it higher and go from there. This is a Colombo coffee mocha draft light. The key thing that I saw that was interesting to me was the foamy nitrous infused milk cold brew, and it's 110 calories. I've not had a nitrous brewed coffee before, so it was kind of interesting to see how this tasted. It does have, and I'm going to hold this right here and keep the camera up, 170 milligrams of natural caffeine. That's over right here. And it is natural products for the most part, I can tell. Cold pressed milk coffee. So it's brewed cold versus brewed hot and then cooled down. Water, the Arabica coffee, cane sugar, and then a bunch of cocoa. Excuse me. And then it's got lactose enzyme, so essentially when they put the enzyme in there, it kind of makes it lactose free. It's lactase enzyme. So if you have an issue with milk, this is a good product to try. Looks like it has 3.5 grams of fat. 2 of them are saturated. It has a very small amount of cholesterol. And once again, I don't think cholesterol is an issue, because you die, that just goes through and gets destroyed by your stomach and when it's digested. I don't have a cholesterol problem, so last time I checked, my cholesterol was 106, and that's the total cholesterol. Sodium is 5%, so that's pretty low. Carbohydrates is 16, and of the 16, 13 of them are sugars, and 6 of them are added sugars of that 13. So that means 7 grams come from the milk products that's in there. It has a little bit of nutrition to it, some vitamin D, small amount, some calcium, small amount, 6% of iron, and potassium is 10%. So it's not really a nutrition bomb by any stretch of imagination. And I do have a product that I'm going to try tomorrow, which I picked up the same time as this one, which definitely has more nutrition in it. It is a triple shot espresso type product from Starbucks. So they have a little story here. Out to Craft Impossible, its first genuine cafe latte in a can. So this is probably a cold version of a true cafe latte. They have pictures of themselves on it. It has a plastic top, and I'm doing this video because the first time I did it, I chopped off the top part, so I'm re-simulating the beginning of it. Real ingredients, of course, all the ingredients would be real to be in there, but they're probably implying they're natural. Natural caffeine, so they didn't add any. Let's go ahead and take a little break, do my little intro thing, and then we'll go from there. Thank you. Okay, we're back. I'm going to go ahead and try opening this and see what happens. One-handed, of course, and I wonder if I should put this in a cup. You know what? I'm going to stop it. All right, and what I'm going to do is go ahead and put it into a cup so we can see it. It's cold, so I don't need to use a coffee cup type style. Definitely looks creamy. That's what the nitrogen does. It's not a big serving. Let's see, it says on here 9 fluid ounces. So first drink of this nitro infused latte. That's definitely that's a different type of mouthfeel. I do brew beer, and mouthfeel is one of the key components when you're making beer. So some people don't realize the reason they dislike a beer is because the mouth feels funny. This one feels like it's full of air, essentially, which of course is the nitrogen. Try one more. So you're almost drinking foam that has more substance to it. It's a strong coffee taste. It's not unpleasant at all. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's the weirdest texture to it. Like I said, it's like very heavy foam because it's got that nitrogen in there. It's very good, a lot of caffeine. So this is gonna give me my pickup, and I gotta go to work, and it's been a tough morning for me. So I wanted to try this. It's definitely a thumbs up. It's an interesting product. A little bit more expensive than the other products I have. I'm not sure if I'm going to have it again, but if I come across it, I would drink it. By no means am I saying this is a bad product, but basically it's about $2 a can, maybe even a little bit more, $2.25 a can. So I'm not sure if it's worth that much for me, myself, but it's good. I may start getting the burps. I don't know. Let me see. It could be nitrogen burps. I'm glad I tried it. It's very interesting, and I probably would try some other products that have nitrogen in there, cold brewed, nitro brewed. There's different ways that people will do that. I like it. Not sure if this is a product I'll keep in my fridge, and there's many products I'm keeping in my fridge now that I've never had before in my life. It's just a little too expensive now. It comes as a 4-pack, so I got 3 more. So for a while, those 3 will be in there until I decide to have one. This is probably going to be one of those that I need to take before I go out and exercise. Definitely not one that I'm going to take in the evening or anywhere near bedtime or nap time, because I do take naps. But on my day off, if I decide I'm going to go and walk for an hour, that's probably a good time to do it. So that's it for this video. Just a quick one to throw up there that I wanted to try a different product I've never tried before, and that's nitrous infused. Okay, so it says creamy, foamy nitrous infused milk. So I don't know what that means, if they infuse the milk and then mix the coffee or what. But it's very good flavor. Without a doubt, it's very good flavor. It's interesting that they put the plastic up here. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what that does. But anyway, there you go. It's something we're trying just to have an experience with it. And you may like that because it has the unique mouthfeel that you'll probably never get in any other type of coffee. That's it. Thank you. Subscribe, hit like, hit dislike. Have a good day.